Alright guys, right, if anybody's interested, I'm going to show you how to make a simple circuit for your rear brake light using LEDs. Now, I'm using one of these, which is basically a day running light, but it's a red one, as you can see. Now, what I've done is I've hooked this one up, and at the moment it's running at a small voltage. The reason it's running at small voltage is because I've resisted it down, and I'll show you resistors and the diodes in a minute. Now, as you can see, that's probably about bright enough for normal, side light, whatever, kind of, normal 12 volts, because they do drop down the voltage. And as you can see there is a resistor and a diode, but if I put this power to it, there's my brake light. It instantly becomes ridiculously bright, as you can see. Then drops down. Now I'm going to show you how to make a simple circuit for this. It's very, very, very simple. Okay, basically you need two of these. There's one, and somewhere around here there's another one. These are all available off eBay. They are only a couple of quid. I think I got 10 for like £1.69 or whatever it was. Right, these are diodes. Okay, these are one-way diodes. I don't know if you can see it on this camera, but there's a little silver line about there. With my finger. It's not a very good camera, so you have to bear with me. Now the power flows that way. Okay, so whichever way you put that, that must go that way. So basically, from where your light comes in, from the back end of your bike, wherever you cut the power off or connect it, wherever your bulb goes, that's the way the power flows. Okay, so you put your power in that way, so it goes through the little silver one. Now what you want to do is resistor it down. Alright, now you need to go between 500, get on off, and 600 ohms. These are 560, I think. And again, all available off our favourite bay. Now the idea is you join that one, that one. You can see that. That is for your side light, or basically, your normal everyday light. Okay. Now what you do is you connect your power, as you can see I've done on this one, which is that brown wire there, which is then connected into that diode and then that resistor. Okay, which gives me that dual light. That's probably down to about 9 volts, roughly. That's what it resistors down to, about 9 volts. Now, you're going to be saying, hang on a minute, there's only 2 wires there. Yes, I know there's only 2 wires there. So what you do is you had to create another circuit, which is very, very simple. What you do is you add another diode. Remember, with the silver bit facing that way. And I will solder these together in a minute so you can see what I'm doing. So you've got diode, resistor, another diode. Okay, now that's, like I said, that's for your main normal driving light. Okay, park light, side light, whatever you want to call it, side light. Alright, that is for your brake light. These are one way. They do not allow power back. Okay, power cannot flow that way. It will not allow it to flow that way. It will only flow up. It will not flow down. So basically, as you can see there, that's my side light. Now if I attach the power like I did before, it will give me full 12 volts, right? Well, I can hold it on properly. That's full, that's 12 volts, that's the fullest, that's everything. Right, now I'm going to make this circuit up and I will show you exactly what I've done, and then you will see how it's all wired together. Alright, there we go. As you can see, I'm just going to clean my camera for a second, give me 2 seconds. That's a little bit better. Right, diode, with a silver bit facing that way, into resistor, which I think is 540, 560, and then soldered together to the red power cable. Okay, that power cable is then going to that. This all flows that way, and then, like I said, that's your tail light, brake light, tail light, brake light. You're resistoring down to about 9 volts. Right, and then full 12 volts brake light, same as what that one is. Okay, Now all I need to do is put my tail light connection on that end, brake light connection on that end, and then that will work the same as what that one does over there. This is obviously your earth, that just goes to any earthing point on the bike. Now on mine I've got brown as my tail light, and then there's a green with a yellow tracer as my brake light. Now it may differ on your bike, you will have to check, and if anybody wants to know what resistors to use and what diodes to use, I will get them and put them in the description for you so you know exactly what you're getting. But basically these are, oh, where's it? There it is. These are 2 watt 560 I think resistors. Okay, 2 watt 560 ohm resistors. And then these are diodes. These are one-way diodes. They have a valve in the side, stops loud power coming back. Okay, as you can see, it works perfectly fine. It doesn't matter how many LEDs you've got. Now the only reason I'm using 2 setups is just to make sure. I could just run it off one setup, but I don't want to overload my circuit. So I'd say for every, I don't know, any more than sort of 6-10 LEDs, I would use another line. So for instance, if you're using 10 LEDs as your brake light, tail light, I would use this setup. If you want to use another line, I'd put this in again, and all you have to do is obviously wire your tail light power in, your brake light power in. Again, very, very simple, just joining off your original circuit. Simple. If you want your tail light slightly brighter, you can bring the resistance of the ohmage down. So you could bring it like to 400, but then you're like 9.6, 10 volts. It's entirely up to you. But obviously you need a differentiation between the tail light and your brake light. Obviously that's really quite dull, but bright enough for a tail light. And then if I just, oh, it's gone out. That's me because I can't hold everything at the same time. But anyway, you get the idea. If I can get this to work again, I'll be amazed. There we go. So there you go. You got that one, and then you got obviously your tail light, which is ridiculously bright. But that's because I'm using day running lights. You can use any LEDs. Doesn't matter. You can do it for the front, back, whatever. But there you go. Brake light, tail light. Brake light, tail light. Easy. Very, very simple circuit. Now I'm just going to finish it off so you'll see what the whole thing looks like. Okay, carrying on from my other video because my stupid phone decided it wanted to die. That is basically my circuit. So I've got 2 of these because I'm greedy and I can, which are all running into that. That is my block connector for my bike. Okay, everybody else is different. That's just the one that's on mine. That's the one that's there. So that's the one I'm going to use. Waste not, want not. So as I said, there's my brown circuit, which is that one. Obviously it all needs taping up and tidying up, but I haven't got around to doing it yet. And then there's my other circuit, which is for my brake light. And then obviously just run that piece of cable around for tail light. Earth. Get it mixed up. As you can see, it's very, very basic, simple circuit. Easy to use. And should work quite well. So give me 2 secs. And I'm going to try it and see what happens, but yeah, it should all work quite nicely. Right, there we go. As you can see, that is my tail lights. I have 2 of them. I know, just that light too. Thought it looked better. But anyway, I haven't got. Actually, I might have another piece of cable I can use in a minute. I'm just kind of shoving them in, and I can show you the brake light as well. So we'll see if that works. Right. Oh. Sorry about that, the camera upside down. Right, as you can see, that is my tail lights. So, brake lights, both working as they should. Like I said, it is a very, very simple circuit, very, very easy to do, but it's also well worth it if you are customising your bike and you don't like the original brake light, tail lights, because I know a lot of them are dull crap and use shitty bulbs, and everybody's using LEDs, and a lot of people are struggling because they put LEDs in and then the tail light or brake light don't work. So this is a very simple solution to it. Okay, I'll stick both these videos up. I know one's slightly longer than the other. For some reason my phone decided to die. But there you go. Basically, that is it. That is all you need, is resistors and diodes, and I will stick the names up in the description as soon as I'm done. But as you can see, it's a very simple circuit, very, very effective, works brilliantly. Okay, so that is it. Hope you enjoy, and just let me know how you get on. If you need anything answering or questions or anything like that, just ask, and I will do my best to answer them if I can. If not, then I won't answer you. Simple as that. But hey ho, you shouldn't really get any problems. Like I said, very, very easy. It is literally two of those, which are diodes, and one of them. Like I said, just a simple circuit, but you see how I make it. So yeah, right, I'll catch you guys later.